Hi, this is Frost here, and I am going to tell you my experience about how I went to the park. And I got and I almost got attacked. So, I was just chilling with my brother, I was just at the park with my brother. I wore my gear, like my mask, my tail, my paw gloves, because, I wanted to. Then, this group of boys, probably about 9 boys, were like, there's a furry at the park. So, they were just playing soccer and stuff. They also just started to bark at me. Because it's funny, I barked back. Then, a few minutes later, they start approaching us. The first question they asked me was, what animal are you? And I'm like, I'm a human, and my mask is of an Arctic fox. Then they were like, oh, an Arctic fox? I thought they were autistic foxes. Then these kids were just being kind of jerks. I had a bike and they kicked it over, obviously, because that's what jerks like them do. They asked me if I had an OnlyFans, which is technically sexual harassment, and I said, why would I have an OnlyFans at my age? And I don't know. They were about 9, 10. I don't know how they knew what OnlyFans was. Let's just hope that they were just saying it because they thought it was a funny thing to say and they don't know what OnlyFans is. But let's just keep it at, let's just say that's that. But then my brother and I were just chilling there, just still chilling there. The people were just being rude. They were insulting my brother's weight. They were insulting my weight. And it was just kind of stressful because they were insulting us, and I was just upset because they were insulting my brother's weight, and I didn't like that they were insulting my brother's weight. And then they started getting a little grabby with my brother, and he was telling them to stop touching him. They didn't listen, so I had to step in and say something, and then they didn't really stop, so they kept going, and I didn't really know what to do, so I called my friend, and they told me that I should leave the park. So we did. We left the park. I was upset. I cried, obviously, because I was just upset about what happened, because I was just being myself. Obviously it wasn't my fault that happened. Why would it be my fault? But yeah, we went home, I cried, but then my dad was talking to me hey, it's not your fault, it's okay, I'll go to the park and I'll talk to the kids and tell them not to bully you, and that next time they do something like that, we'll call the police. So my brother and my dad went to the park. As soon as my dad stepped out of the car, they ran away like cowards. 'Cause guess what? Almost all anti-furs are just 9-year-old cowards. And my dad was like, if you mess with my daughter again, I will call the police on you. And I'm like, yes, 'cause as my dad should. Because, it's their fault that they harassed me. It's not my fault that I got harassed. Wearing a mask and a tail isn't asking to be harassed. It's just asking to exist, Just existing. Anyways, that was the whole experience. That was just about it. It could have been worse if I was by myself. But, you know, we got the situation handled, and that was about it. And I'm never going to that park with my gear ever again. But I'm going to other parks with my gear, of course. Because I trust some other parks, like a park like downtown, where I just got a couple of stairs, but that was about it. Like, I trust every other place. Just, my neighborhood's not really that good. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. Wasn't my fault. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Bye.